Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are you? I hope you're doing well in 2023. So, this idea came into my mind, so I thought let's look. What is the purpose of clones? I mean, we have to assume Dolly the sheep, that was what, like 90s, late 90s, 96 maybe, I'm not sure. And they've probably come a long ways since then. And I'd like to see what is the purpose of clones. So, all alleged. Entertainment purposes only, my opinion, psychic downloads, not fact, you know the deal. Let's see what is the purpose of cloning people. Because we know there's some people out there that just don't look like their original selves. There's something different about them, something not quite right. So why are we cloning people? So I'm using a portion of True Crime and Conspiracy deck. See what we get. Power. Okay. For secret trips. Outer space? I'm not even sure about that one yet. We have trapped. Some are trapped like a rat. Fake their death. That's interesting. Royalty, along with power. Portal. Healing. Water. Trapped underwater. Fake death goes in communications. Meeting. Uh-oh. I'll put a little ding dong on that one. Top secret. Oh, JE. Collapse. Mind control. This makes a lot of sense in a way. You know, when you see some of these people and it's like, distractions. Work. Missing. Oh no! Come back. Come back over here. Okay, an Operation Mockingbird. So, what we have here. Lots of different reasons why people would be cloned. We have something here in terms of this royalty card is not just about the royals. This would be about all powerful people, you know, those people that are put up on pedestals, people that are revered from, not doing anything. There's a certain amount of power when you clone them because they can be in two places at once. There's a certain amount of power when you have a clone because you can control what they're going to say and what you need them to do to be that actor for you. You can get them to be the two places at once. I'm not sure about the outer space. That one's interesting. I think this is definitely some type of, allegedly, top secret project that's probably been fairly refined at this point. There's a lot of work. There might even be this idea, which is weird, that you could clone someone to heal them in essence of like take their essence and put it into a new body, but that new body is free from disease or whatever. There's also needing to clone because we need the original. Now, was he? I don't know. I don't know if El Jefe over here was cloned. But there's this idea that we need to get, this is a high value target, whether good or bad, and we would need to get a clone of them out there so we can keep the original one. So the original one would go missing. We also have this idea with the faked death There's like replacement people. There's replacement people. It's interesting. Let's get some Mildred paint on this, because you might have replacement people, but that would be weird, right? You couldn't come out right away with a... If I'm going to fake my death, which I'm not, and then I'm just going to disappear, I'd be missing. But why would you want a clone of me? That's where it gets intriguing. Okay, Mildred, what you want to tell us? This is the frog is put into the pot of water and they turn up the heat, and then the frog's going to be in some deep doo-doo, and we need to get this person in line to act the way that we need them to act. Secret trips, we need to be able to have these people available. Perhaps there's more than one clone in case there's like tricky situations. Someone's got to be in more than one place. There's something too that okay, so why would we, what's the purpose of a clone when it comes to outer space and them setting foot perhaps on another planet? There's some type of testing, experimentation going on with them in ways where it's a robot of sorts. Stars are trapped into certain problems, and we need to clone them because we have a problem with that original person not towing the line. Secrets about their fake deaths. What in the world? There's a great satisfaction. So I don't think... Sometimes the purpose of a clone is for convenience. It's for some type of satisfaction. Like I'm pulling the wool over your eyes while I'm in two places at once. How convenient. Rat in the portal. They're not perfected though. There's something that goes wrong with them. They're not perfected because now the portal's coming through as when we're taking, however this works, essence from the original into the copy. And as it goes through this procedure, there's a kink in the line. It is a key to healing. Okay, that's one of the main reasons why they would want to get cloned. There's evidence on the original one. There's evidence on the original one where they're underwater, that there's evidence on them. We need to get the clone. It's almost like the clone could play dumb. Communication pitchfork to get their... It's almost like this, we need to get our eyes wide shut messages across loud and clear. This is how we do it, because then we have a duplicate that we can get them to say whatever we want. We have a meeting, listening. Oh, it's almost like there's a council of them. Not of them, a council in charge of them. And they all like, it feels like one of those dumb office meetings where they're all there together and deciding on who needs to do what and go where. Like they're a dispatch, like I'm the post office and I'm like, okay, well, you have mail on your route today and you have mail on your route today, so I need to send you here and you here. Okay. Ooh. Why that's with the pizza. Oh, that's gross. All right, how can I delicately say this? So we know, if you know about the pizza, right? And that's the niños and the niñas that are traded around, allegedly. And when they get worn out in the most disgusting way possible, either their biologic parts are used up or in rituals or whatever the heck they're doing, whenever one of the youngins is done for, perhaps sacrificed, I don't know. But they really like that one. They have a backup. Top secret project. They've been working on it for a while. JE clone. There's certain skills and abilities that the original people have that there's a reason why you'd want to duplicate it. It's almost like, say, if you had Mickey Mantle. Well, who wouldn't want another Mickey Mantle? So then you could have a winning baseball team. Similar type idea that sometimes these originals, there's a certain way in which their brain works or the way they do things that's very valuable. And it's harder to train a new person when you can already kind of get like the gist of their thinking, ways of doing things into somebody else and just kind of refine it. In case, with the collapse in the comet, in case that there are times where there's some cataclysmic failure, I go back to the idea that we always have like a duplicate on tap, just so we can keep control when there's something terrible going on. Mind control delay. It's like a methodical thing. When they're doing they're remote controlling these people, there's a methodical thing. It's kind of that idea where, think before you speak. They're thinking before they speak because they're controlled, whoever the people are. Distraction, they can use them for permanent distractions, essentially. If there's some story they want to harp on and they can get this one to keep bringing forth that same storyline, there's something in doing their work here. There's some extra upgrade. It's not a technical thing. Like, it's almost like we can make the same person, flesh to flesh. There's some other type of extrasensory upgrade they're putting into them. And maybe that's a part of the remote control type thing. Missing. It's to keep an ever presence for whoever it is. It's just like, so they can't fade away for some reason. And the scarab. It's for eternal control. Allegedly, my opinion. It's for eternal control. Well, that's wonderful. Here's what I want to think about. The fake death part. This is the one that's kind of got me thinking. Trying to hide that one card so we don't get in too much trouble here. The fake death. Purpose of a clone and as it relates to a faked death, because that one's sort of clear, but I'm not feeling it's totally clear. Let's pull out the Vampires Tarot. And if you haven't yet, join me in the Moon Moth Manor. I don't remember if I said that yet. Come to my website, AlyciaWicker.com. Get access to readings like these ahead of time and other ones I don't share. Seven of Wands. Five of Pentacles. It's like these people, the purpose would be that people would, still doesn't, like, it's not totally making sense. fake their death, but it's in order that they like can lay low and the clone can do their work. And but the original, okay. Almost like I wish I had a clone because they could go do my work. They could get up every day and go do my work. That is the purpose in terms of that. I want to continue to bring in my residuals. It's almost like, you know how Bruce Willis sold the rights to his likeness image, probably his voice and whatnot? Similar idea. I'm tired of working. Just make my clone go do the work. Yeah. Whatever role you need it to play, my clone can go do the work. I can go off, live a quiet life. This gives me the right work-life balance. Okay, yeah. It is just so they can go off, let their work live on through the magic of a clone. Okay. That's interesting. Well, there we go. Purpose of clones. My goodness. Ugh. Trying to think. Let's look in real quick. Is Brittany a clone? There's been a lot of rumors that, you know, either she's, if we're going to be in normal world, she has problems. If we're going to be in tinfoil hat world, she's either mind controlled or she's a clone. So let's see. Is Brittany a clone? Because if she is, she's malfunctioning. I can't remember if we've even asked this before. We could have, and I don't know. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, in the past, the Tower, the Sun, Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Ten of Cups. I'm going to say she has one. Multiples. There's multiple ones here. We have the Ace of Wands. So there's multiple clones of her. The original, whatever happened to the original Brittany, in my opinion, all alleged. Major breakdown. But we have clones, multiple clones, that they're out there and they're doing things. There's a problem with the clone, though. The problem is, like, it can be very one way or the other. You know, good, bad. It can be both ways. So Brittany's got multiple clones out there, and it can go one way or another. So there you go. With that, thank you so much for watching, and try and have a wonderful rest of your day, and watch out for clones. I'll see you next time. Adios.